Hey yo, this is Grand Potential, where masters of the grind continue to grind. And today I got another leg day video for y'all. And let's get to it. So we are starting off with some barbell hip thrusts. I am folding the mat or whatever, to protect. They didn't have like the little blue pads or anything like that, but obviously get something to protect your hips from the whatever amount of weight you're using, because it hurts if you don't have enough padding. You feel me? It will hurt. And obviously we did these after the front squats, and with this part of the lift, obviously we are focusing on hip thrust and which it's also important to incorporate. This requires abdominal strength. This requires strength in the glutes, obviously the lower back. All of that is incorporated into this. So try to think, and your feet, man. Even your feet and your calves, your ankles. There's so many pieces to this. Try to keep all those in mind while you're doing these exercises. And that'll help you stay balanced while you're doing these exercises. Remind yourself of the little body parts and all the muscles that are being incorporated into your exercises and whatever exercise you do. To help you perform better, and that's what we're all about. Or at least that's what I'm about. I just like feeling like an athlete, to be honest. I don't really care what I do. As long as I feel like I'm a beast, then that's all that matters to me. And we are doing, I don't remember how many sets I do, but the rep scheme is at least 4. I'd say 4. You could even do 6. 4 to 6 reps. I do 4 to 5 because these are exhausting depending on how heavy you go. Again, this is where I'm at. Where I'm at doesn't matter. Want to know why? Because you're not me. Start from where you are and move up in weight, or you don't even have to move up in weight. You can get better in form as you progress with these. And let's look at my form on these. So get your feet, try to bring your feet as close to you as possible while keeping them flat. That helps you get them up, right? And then it can be hard bringing it up from the bottom. So I like to breathe in a few times and then like this. But that's how powerful your breath should be while you're moving this weight. At least if you're moving weight like me. Again, I'm focusing on explosion, working those type 2 fibers to help me reach new levels in terms of speed and agility, all that stuff. I'm gonna be doing all that stuff on this channel. I'm trying to go crazy, man. I'm not playing with this. On to the next set. Just getting it set up. Get it set. Take your time when you're setting this up, obviously, too. No need to rush. You're on your own timeline. Obviously, if you have other stuff to do, you might have to move faster, but I am aware that I am on break when I'm doing these exercises or these workouts in general. That's why they're so long. Probably when I get back to school, I'm going to have to modify my lifts to, appease to my workload with school, wanting to hang out with friends, and I'm hoping to continue to upload videos for you guys even while I'm in school. But, I do have to focus on myself and make sure that I graduate, or else my parents will kill me. Man, college is expensive, man. That stuff is crazy. So waiting here, just breathe. Take your time when you're getting into these. As I said before, breathe in, breathe out, get to it. And you're trying to, when you thrust with these, you're trying to try to give that bar some airtime, like you mad at it or something like that. Am I getting it off? Or at least when I was doing it, it felt like I was moving it through the air. But that's your intent. Be aggressive with these. This is not, patty cake, We throwing around weight around here. Now we are on to the next compound movement. These are, I think these are called clean pulls. Here we're going to be working on triple extension. Extension through the I think, don't quote me on this, I'm still working on my terminology. And if you do want to correct me, feel free to. I'm all ears. I'm out here trying to learn every day. I think it's you extend your through the joints, the 3 joints, So this is through the feet, right? Then the knees, then the hips. You'll see the first thing that extends should be it's extension through. Man, all right, I got it. I'm not even gonna speak on it. I don't remember, but I'm just gonna say it in layman's terms. The pressure should go from the base to the top. What I mean by that, through your feet, feel your feet out, right? Then the next thing, you feel pressure in your knees, not bad pressure, like not pain, but sensation and force translation through the knees, and then finally through the hips, and that's what moves the bar up. You'll see it there. Right there, you see, look at my feet. I'm getting on the balls of my feet, the metatarsals, and then after my feet extend, my knees have to bend, and then after my knees bend, after you get to it, like right above my knees, I have to force my hip up to kind of move the weight up. And here's a frontal view for what that looks like. I like to do a little heavier weight than what I'm able to clean. And since you guys saw, I'm only getting a 1 rep max with 225 on my cleans. So that means I'm going to be doing like this weight. Or maybe I could even just do 225 for these clean pulls, barbell clean pulls. Let's see. See how it looks though. I like to do a little pull, like kind of a explosive shrug before I move it up. And see, this is not just through your legs. You gotta use your back too. You see that? This is a violent movement. Try to explode. I think this is a good weight for me. Let's see how high I get. Yeah, that's good. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna stay at that weight for clean pulls. And just work on trying to get that bar even higher while doing that movement before I move up in weight. It's all about body control here. Because, something I've realized in my lifting journey is if I'm not controlling my body weight while I'm moving the weight, then that means it's not going to translate to anything that I do in real life, whether it's sprinting, jumping, walking. That's how you mess up your posture and stuff like that, right? So if you're not incorporating body control and posture into these lifts, you're doing it wrong. And I'm going to be looking out for myself for that. And next, we are on to, I kind of made this exercise up. Here, we're kind of doing, we're starting at a quarter squat position. You're starting at the quarter squat, and you're getting under the bar, right? Watch how I get under the bar. This is a side view. So leg back, right? All the pressure that is being used to lift up the bar is going through that single leg in the front. It may look like a double leg, like you're using both legs to move the weight, but it's only one leg. And this is a fluid motion. So you roll into it. Let's see. Roll into it. Get set. And then stand up with that one leg. And then try to keep your torso straight while you're doing this also. And you're going to load it up pretty heavy because we're not going all the way down in the squat. But you're basically just stepping into the weight and standing up with the straight posture. I came up with these to simulate kind of those rolling starts that I'm doing, that I've been doing. I haven't done it recently because I'm really only sprinting like once a week at this point in my journey for trying to get faster. But I will be changing that up after this 4-week period. Keep in mind that I was injured for 3 or 4 months prior, and I needed to take that extra time to get back. So still building in my work capacity with these lifts and trying to incorporate sprints into that as well. Take a break. I almost forgot, in my last video, and all the videos where I'm doing heavy compound lifts, make sure you take a break for at least 1 minute to 2 minutes. Could even be 1 minute to 2.5, depending on how high quality you're going for. It's okay to take breaks in between sets. Tell the dude waiting or the female waiting, tell them to wait their turn. Because we out here training for greatness. I think this is a better set. Step back, get that leg back. Bring it a little forward, and then just stand up, straight up like that. And then lower it down. You're gonna be lowering it down with both of your feet. Stand up with one, and kind of quarter squat down. So here we're also getting the benefit of working the negative. Keep your back straight, keep that posture straight while you're moving that, sitting down with that weight. Now I'm gonna show you guys a different view to show y'all how my feet are positioned, what my back looks like when doing this. All right, so stand into it, back straight, keep that back tight. That is so important. Flare your arms back a little bit. Step back. Pressure through that left leg. Pressure through the left leg. Stand up. Don't get stuck on there. And then drop it down. Stand up through that left leg. Drop it down. That's better. Stand up through that left leg. And you want that leg that you're bringing through, you want it to land right next to your foot, to the foot lifting. Or that's actually doing the pushing. Bring left back, stand through, just like that. That was a pretty good rep. These are some pretty good reps, if I say so myself. Stand up. And, we're also incorporating that hip thrust that we've been doing from the front squats, from those resisted body weight squats, from the barbell hip thrusts. And it's for the clean pulls, going back, and in this, it's all about glute extension through the hips, extending the hips and flexing the glutes. Those are the cues that we're using. I'm gonna have so many breakdowns on body mechanics. I'm just gonna use myself as an example And I like it like that because I'll be able to help myself out, because I'm watching myself do this and I'm critiquing myself. So, maybe I can help provide a template as to how maybe you want to look at yourself while you're doing lifts or whatever you're doing. And down the line, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have some calisthenics videos, because there will be a point where I need to take a break from lifting, because lifting for a while with no break can have adverse effects on your body. At the end of the day, when you're doing heavy compound lifts, you are literally tearing your muscles apart, and you need to give time for yourself to recover. So, just continuing here. Let's see if there's anything I can work on. These are pretty good. Not bad. Stand up, there it is. Breathe, remember to breathe here too. Breathe in, and then exhale on the way up. Just like, I don't know if you heard me breathe like that. Breathe in. You heard it. Exhale. Step in, breathe. Exhale. You feel me? Is this the last one? Breathe in, push, exhale. And you're bringing those feet in close to each other, just kind of like we're sprinting. So I'm going to keep coming up with new stuff, and I'm going to bring it to y'all front and center. All right? Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let's get it. Keep grinding, man. Believe in y'all.